Hey everyone, if you're looking to step up your guitar game with something that sounds great, plays smooth, and still keeps that classic Telecaster vibe, you're going to want to see this. I'm talking about the Fender Adkins JA-90 Thinline Telecaster. It's a semi-hollow beauty that's got a tone for days and a look that turns heads. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Now, I know what you might be thinking, why a semi-hollow telly? Well, let me tell you. This guitar is all about versatility. Whether you're playing indie rock, jazz, or just noodling around at home, the JA-90 delivers a warm, resonant tone that a solid-body telly just can't match. The semi-hollow design means it has this airy, open sound with just the right amount of punch, perfect for clean arpeggios or gritty overdrive. And because it's a telly, you know it's going to be reliable, easy to play, and built to last. One of the first things I noticed when I picked this up was how comfortable it feels. The body is lightweight thanks to the ash construction, which is a nice surprise because semi-hollows can sometimes feel bulky. But Fender nailed it here. The JA-90 sits perfectly against your body, whether you're standing or sitting. The maple neck is fast and smooth, with a satin finish that lets your fingers glide effortlessly up and down the fretboard. And the Indian Laurel fretboard? It's got that classic feel with a slightly warmer tone compared to rosewood, which really helps the single-coil pickups sing. Speaking of the pickups, they're custom-voiced by Adkins of Jimmy Eat World fame, and they're a standout feature. These aren't your average telly single-coils, they've got a bit more output and a smoother mid-range, which means they handle distortion really well without getting too harsh. I plugged this into my amp and was immediately blown away by how articulate and dynamic the tone was. Clean, it has this chimey, bell-like quality that's perfect for jangly rhythms or sparkling leads. Crank up the gain, and it growls without losing clarity. It's the kind of guitar that just sits in the mix, whether you're recording or playing live. Another thing I love about this guitar is how it looks. The white finish with the black pickguard and gold hardware gives it a timeless, almost vintage aesthetic. But it's not just a pretty face, it's got real substance. The semi-hollow body means it resonates in a way that solid-body guitars can't, giving your playing a little extra depth and character. And the way the ash grain shines through under the finish? It's just gorgeous. Whether you're on stage or in the studio, this guitar is going to turn heads. I also want to talk about the hardware because it's easy to overlook, but it makes a big difference. The JA-90 comes with a vintage-style synchronized tremolo bridge, which is a nice touch if you like to dive bomb or add some subtle vibrato to your playing. The tuning stability is solid, too. I didn't have to tweak it much after restringing, which is always a plus. And the tuners themselves are smooth and precise, so you won't be fighting with them mid-performance. Now, no guitar is perfect, and this one's no exception. The semi-hollow design does mean it's a bit more susceptible to feedback at high volumes, especially if you're playing with a lot of gain. If you're the type to crank your amp to 11 in a small room, you might want to keep an eye on that. Also, while the white finish looks amazing, it does show fingerprints and smudges more than darker colors, so you'll need to wipe it down occasionally if you want it to stay looking pristine. But honestly, those are minor quirks in an otherwise fantastic guitar. If you're looking for a Telecaster that can do a little more than the standard models, something that's got a richer, more resonant tone while still keeping that classic telly feel, this is it. It's versatile enough for studio work, live performances, or just jamming at home, and it's built by Fender, so you know it's going to last. So if you're in the market for a guitar that's got a little more soul than your average telly, the Fender Adkins JA-90 Thinline is absolutely worth checking out. The link is below if you want to take a closer look. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.